See, this restaurant started in 1944, and so World War II was still going on. A lot of the Asians, including our family, were quarantined in Chinatown, and they basically had their area. And I think a lot of the first jobs in Portland for the Chinese people, the older ones, were actually in the card rooms and neighborhood grocery stores. There wasn't a lot of future in that type of environment. So they found this restaurant that was available in 44 when we opened. It's my dad, and these are original partners here.
No, because this place has been here 71 years. I mean, the original owner built it, so it wasn't like the building had already been here. It had been here that long. The original owner built it. There was like a dirt road on 82nd before it was even graveled or anything.
You know, who knows what the original color was. But, that post has got at least 70, 80 years of paint history.
My mom always said, just don't ever get into the family business. She's like, the thing about restaurants, they consume your lives. I mean, it's all, at this point, it's all that I do. And that's why she's always said, don't do it. I was living in New York at the time, and I was getting paid well to do all sorts of random things, and I couldn't complain. But I came to a decision that if I were going to work some random job, I might as well just do a job that benefits my family. 82nd in general had just changed a lot in the time that I'd been gone. The Chinatown that used to be downtown that, you know, I was used to being there when I was a kid growing up, going down there and having dim sum with my family, obviously was not there anymore by the time I got back. And I would come back and visit, so I would see the changes. But yeah, having it all out here along 82nd, it's like, hey, we were here first.
In some ways, I think it is getting better. In some ways, I think it is getting worse. I mean, obviously, property values are going up. There's more homeowners, that kind of thing. But at the same time, there's more homelessness. There's more drug addiction. So, I mean, you kind of have a balance of both.
Right here, like the bus stop at 82nd and Division, we get a lot of foot traffic. And you know, I think definitely there's a greater prevalence of drug use and stuff along here than there used to be. Definitely compared to when I was a kid growing up.
It got to a point where our employees are going in to clean the bathroom. When they're bringing out needles or dirty underwear and stuff, it's a little hazardous. So to keep the employees safe and the other customers safe, it was better to put locks on the doors and only give it out to dining customers.
I know Hung Far Low across the street, which, you know, it's literally just one street that divided us. I know they had so many more problems than we ever did with the folks that they had the clientele that they had going in there. And I think it's because we don't tolerate it, and we never did tolerate it. And I think that helps, which I think little things like putting locks on the bathroom doors, I think sends a message as to what we will and won't tolerate. So, and I think that helps.
I think when you're a mom and pop operation and you go to work every day and you put it in, you never think of, you know, what happens when all of a sudden it disappears. You don't have a value for all that time that you've put in. And all the people that you know, some of these customers, multi-generation, you've known their parents, now you know their kids, and they come in and there's a connection there. It's not a dollar connection, but this has been kind of your life.
That's pretty much the backbone of our customer base. These folks that have just been, this is their favorite place for the last 40, 50, in some cases 60 years. And I can't imagine them going anywhere.
I have a guy who comes in every Tuesday, and he'll let me know if he's going to go on vacation or if he's not going to be here the following Tuesday. He'll let me know beforehand. And I always have to make sure that red chair is at that one particular table. So every Tuesday, he sits in that red chair. And if it's not there, he will tell me that I'm slacking.
This place, they're my family, they are my kids. Whether they're older than I am or younger than I am, they're my kids and they're the people that I look out for. And for the people who walk in the door, whose families that I've known for generations, they're why I do it every day. Like, I have groups easily that come in for, like, every Thursday, the Marashes, they come in, like, we're part of their family, their ritual of being family, they do it here. And that's what this place is to me.
But yeah, see, this guy's still hanging up out there. This guy's still here.
As easy as it is to look at it as a building, there are so many stories inside these walls that are true for the folks who live here, like my dad and I, for the folks who just come in and work, and for the folks who just come in every Christmas Eve and do takeout, who come in every Mother's Day and celebrate all those little things. There's so much life that gets lived here.